Well, let me use the last 10 minutes of this conversation, Tim, to talk about Democrats.
Sure.
I remember reading a poll not long ago where Donald Trump was unpopular, but the Democratic Party was even more unpopular, if I remember
Yeah.
correctly. Tell me how you see the Democrats either coalescing or starting to have better messaging or presenting their vision for America that's not just we hate Trump, but this is who we are and this is what we want to do for the American people.
Yeah. When I look at the Democrats right now, I see one thing, like, in one sense, I think they're doing really well. And I'll talk about that. There's one thing I'm worried about. But the thing that I think they're doing well is they really are within Washington starting to coalesce around, as you're saying, an anti-Trump message that focuses, that lets people understand what they're fighting for. I think that the decision to focus the shutdown on the healthcare cost increases, that was a controversial decision. There were a lot of pundit types that didn't think that was a great idea. And they dug in on it, and I think objectively paid off at this point. I think a bunch of people are going to see their healthcare premiums increase, and it's very clear which side the Democrats are on and which side the Republicans are on. I
It
think that
wasn't
was into,
successful as a strategy, but it was successful as providing a new narrative.
yeah, provided a narrative, right? Yeah, it didn't get the healthcare increase, right? So it didn't get the goal, but I just think, like, for giving the party some definition with voters. It's like, oh, that's something that they're fighting for now. I get that. I do think that really worked. And I think that the Democrats in Washington, the second half of the year, became a lot less scared to go after him on some of this other stuff, whether it be Epstein, immigration. At the beginning of the year, Democrats, I think, were not wanting to fight the immigration fight. Now you're seeing a little more backbone on that, particularly as these ICE raids have gotten out of hand. So I think that the Democrats, providing a contrast to Trump, have been doing a lot better in the second half of this year. The thing that worries me as we go into next year is I'm already starting to see the Democrats now start to puff their chests out and feel good because, like, Trump's numbers go down. It's like, okay, now we're doing well. And it's like, I don't know that the Democrats have made the sale yet to people particularly outside of kind of the traditional demographics where they've done well. Like, in blue states are doing well, among suburban swing voters are doing pretty well. But if the Democrats are going to take the Senate back next year, they got to do well. They got to win in either Iowa or Ohio or Texas or Florida or some other kind of red state. And I'm not seeing a huge effort around. I would like to see more of a focus on that. Like, how do we, and more of a conversation for Democrats about how do we do that? Like, how do we connect in Iowa? Who are we? What is our message there? What are we offering? Maybe it's a little different than the national message.